really need to remove the it will redeem because I feel like it barely works. It's so quiet whenever it plays, so you get that ew. You'll get the cheap one. You'll get the cheap one. It's very quiet no matter how high I turn it up. No matter what I do. Hello, Blueberry. Welcome in. Hello, Mystic. How do I survive Twisted Glisten? Just stay out of eyesight and don't get spotted. Otherwise, if you get spotted, you might be dead. Can you have your points back? I mean, I did do the cheapy woo, so no, you got the cheap one. I did do that for you. You ready for the lore? Oh my gosh, let's go. Let's go. Okay. Please, no, I did the cheap one. You pressed it. You found out. No. Hello, Yuri. Welcome in. We are doing lore today. Passing a lot of memes we find on Pinterest. Oh my gosh, I love that. I love that so much. All right, guys. Are we ready for some lore? Is it time? I've never cackled so. I love that. I love that so much. Hello, Doug. Welcome in. I hope you are doing well today. All right. So we are going to be starting out with the Soul Witch, which I have a voice changer for. So that's a fun thing. You guys ready for lore? Let's go. Let's go. We're going to be doing Minecraft lore. You're welcome to if you want to. It is never required, but all donos are very much appreciated and will go straight to the new computer I need to buy for myself. So yeah, because as you can tell, when I use the voice changer for this character, I'm not able to run shaders because my computer can't handle it. So, I don't have the specs that I need, but you know what? It's all good. Okay. So, I mean, with that, it won't let you. That's fine. That's okay. You don't need to donate. You're good. We're just here for a fun time. So. All right. Are we ready? I think it's time for lore, guys. I think it's time. All right. I'm going to turn on the voice changer. So I'm going to sound very different. So that's totally fine, Lixie. You don't have to comment. It's all good. This story is just here for you guys. All right. You're going to hear a different voice now. Possibly. Let me see. Okay, let me switch the voice changer now. It's going to sound very different. Here we go. Where is it? It's this one.
Oh, where is it? Is this one? Okay, now I should sound very different. So this is what this character sounds like. So yeah, it's very different. I know, because this is supposed to be an old man. I know, but I know it's a very deep voice. Kodeko-sama, the Soul Witch. So he's a older man, if you can tell from the white hair. So I think with that we're gonna get started. Okay. Sorry for also the glitchiness in the voice. That is something I sadly cannot fix. Alright, here we go. There are not enough hours in the day to do everything that is required of me. There's too much work, there's too much. But for now, there is someone I need to check up on. So that we will do. Hmm. Oh, if this NPC is broken, I can just go ahead and remove it.
For trying to support your little
I'm
hot
Or
chocolate
not.
endeavor.
I'm joking.
Oh,
Good
hey,
morning.
Good morning.
Hello.
What brings you to the Prismatic Palace today?
Oh, we're just in the middle of doing a little research on the Fae. I figured it would be good to be a little more knowledgeable on it after our last conversation.
Fair enough. I would recommend that if this is a Fae, to get rid of it as soon as possible, but with as much kindness and politeness as possible as well.
Will do.
Best of luck to you both.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, we'll be going now. Have a good day.
I was
You
right.
as well.
I was right. I was right.
Is the magic not working? Or am I simply forgetting something?
I needed to be the Sicilian here. I don't even know.
Hello?
I don't even. Wait! Hello. Hi.
I hope it's alright that I step in.
Sure. I'm just in the middle of a game. Actually, two games. What do I do here? Okay. Well, you know what? It's fine. I can save this for another time.
Uh, are you playing against yourself?
Yes, I'm playing two games against myself. I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to do this version of chess. It's called multiverse chess with time travel. So, yep. This is world 2. This is world 1. World 1 I started as black. Because yeah, I like the challenge.
Are you playing in such a way where you would make moves that you would not originally make in one game rather than another?
Well, how 5D chess with multiverse time travel works is that basically you can choose to split the timeline at any time, and basically that creates an entirely new game of chess where you play another game that can directly affect the first game. It takes a lot of thinking, but you know what? It's keeping me from being bored here because I finished like decorating my house like a whole day ago, and I was like, I'm bored and I don't want to go outside because he might get mad, so I decided to play against myself.
You're
But
fine to go out and explore, but are those crabs?
what these?
Yes.
Yeah, I made them. I had some extra bits of cloth, so I decided to make a little crab dude. And I also put like a little light in there so they can double as lights. Cause I got a little bored. I also have like a whole box of books here. I already read through those like 10 times, so I just reread them, polished up my armor. I got a few bottles.
It's very eclectic in here.
Oh well, I'm glad you think so. I have a lot of different talents, different likes and dislikes. I also have a table and chairs here, so if we ever want to sit down, and then I have a workbench over here. I got a stack of papers I need to organize. Oh God, don't remind me. Oh, but yeah, got a whole bunch of cool things here.
I see. Well,
Hope you like it. I didn't destroy
wanted to
anything.
ask you. Thank you for that. I wanted to come and ask you if you wanted to see the city.
Ooh, today, yes, please. I would like to.
All right, then I can take you to the city and show you a little bit more about where I work and how you can help then.
Yes. Okay. I also fashioned a cowboy hat, so I don't have to be looked at weird. Hides my
That's fine. Sure.
yeah, my glasses hide everything else, so. Oh, another day.
I'm not entirely used to traveling without magic. So we can either travel together on foot or we can meet over there.
I mean, I'm good either way.
Then I will go ahead and meet you there. Just follow the river.
Okay.
All right. Apologies.
Oh, everything's dark.
The Soul Witch is not going to get any fancy ships because he doesn't invite people to his house. So the fact that anyone is living in his house is very rare.
Hello.
Perhaps while we're in the city, I can get you a boat.
I mean, sure.
If that would be better for you.
I mean, I can run pretty fast. I mean, I got a lot of extra speed for my age, so.
Then either way works.
But maybe boats here are different. I don't know. I haven't been to too many other planets.
How many planets
Sure,
have
you've
you been
other
to?
planets. I think only my one, but like I was trying to find ways off my planet because I was a little bit suspicious that Kira had been taken by aliens. So I'm glad I was right.
Yeah, I suppose you can say that.
I mean, yeah, anyone not from your planet of origin, I guess, would be an alien, right?
That is fair, yes.
Yeah.
Well, in any case, where we are now is the Upper District.
Ooh.
This is also known as the Belcourt District.
Fancy. Very nice buildings. Very well kept. I like that tree. Ooh.
There are many trees within the Prismatic Gardens, or the Galerid Gardens.
Ooh, it's a garden.
If you'd like, I can show you the gardens if you want.
Ooh. Sure, it sounds fun. I mean, I just like the whole tour because, you know, I haven't been outside a little bit. I like to stretch my legs.
Well, not many people are allowed on the tour around the gardens. So you would be one of very few.
That's cool. I like that.
Very well. The gardens here were crafted so that way people from around the world could find flora from their regions. And that way they could feel more at home.
I see, I see. Oh, there's a hole in
In
this
order
one.
to not take too long.
Oh, there's a hole in this one too. Are they supposed to be floating?
Yes.
Oh, didn't actually. Wait, they're all floating. That's so cool. I didn't notice that. I love these petals. So nice.
You'll find
Whoa,
different
this
trees
is
from different
amazing.
regions, but I don't expect that you would know any of these regions, considering the fact that you are not from this world.
I am indeed an alien. Oh my god, that's
Yes.
purple trees. Ooh. We had pink trees back home, but not purple.
We can continue on down that way if you want, or we can continue on with the tour.
I want to see it all.
Well, if you want to see it all. It's a bit
Ooh,
dark
flowers.
at night, but
Oh, don't worry, I can see.
what is that?
What's what? Ooh, it's a pretty tree.
That tree.
It's very pretty.
That tree doesn't belong here.
It looks a lot like the other ones. What's special about it?
That tree does not belong in these gardens.
Is it an evil tree?
It's
How can a tree be?
complicated.
What, do you have
I will be
protocols
talking to
for-
someone about that.
Oh. Evil tree. That's cool. Though.
Sure.
Ooh, found it.
But in any case, this is this area.
It's very nice. I like the statue.
I believe that was of a witch from many years ago.
Ooh. I'm assuming they're dead now.
Yes.
Figured, considering it's a statue. But in any case, he looks cool.
So you said, or you did not say, I looked into your past. You are over 1,000 years old.
I am. I think I'm around 1,400 something or other, like 455. I don't know. But sometimes the the numbers get a little bit mixed up. But yeah, around that age, 1,400 something. Late 400s.
My question is, how long do vampires tend to live from where you are from?
That's a tough one. It really depends on if you're turned or natural born. I'm turned, so I think we naturally have slightly shorter lifespans than the natural borns. But the natural borns can actually live for, I think they're functionally immortal. Like, they literally don't age until they die. Like, they get killed. Like you can chop their head off, that'll get them. You can, get their heart out of their body, that kills them. You can burn them alive, but that doesn't usually kill them unless you also do one of the other two things. But us turned, we usually live for like how many years? Like, I think the upper limit was like 5 to 10,000. But I think we can extend our lifespans too past that with like.
Thank you for the hydrate. I
Weird
appreciate
unnatural
that.
magic or whatever. I didn't look into that because I was like, you know what? If I die, I die. But I don't want to die. But who knows? It's nature.
I see.
But we got long lifespans.
Then I see that vampires from this world acts differently than yours.
Oh, really? How are they different?
Well, the vampires from this world, while seemingly immortal, are not quite.
Huh.
They have a set lifespan.
Oh, like everyone else. That kind of sucks. Like, how old do they usually get?
I'm not entirely certain, as usually the vampires here are more of recluses, but some have reported that they tend to expire around 1,000 years old or beyond.
1,000. Okay, so I'm like a senior citizen to them. Oh my goodness.
Technically, yes.
Huh. Well, I mean, I'm used to being a senior citizen to basically everyone I meet, considering, usually no one's older than, like, what's the upper limit of people I've met? Like, 800 years? That's usually the oldest kind of people I've ever met. Like, we did have elves back on my planet, and they usually lived pretty long, but I didn't really exceed that.
There are elves here, and they have a very long lifespan as well. Though witches here also have very long lifespans. But that's mostly by choice.
Oh, y'all have, like, rituals and stuff?
Not rituals. We use a magic called blood carving.
Ooh, spooky. I'm assuming
Using
that magic
that with a
isn't
combination of... Oh, what was that?
forbidden. Y'all seem to mostly use it a lot, so I'm assuming it's not too forbidden.
No, not too forbidden.
Oh, interesting.
It's
You guys have
fine to
necromancy?
know, but there are some regulations. What was your question?
Do you guys have necromancy? Because on my planet, that it was kind of a thing, but it was very taboo.
We do have necromancy, though necromancy and blood carving are often used together to prolong life.
Oh, interesting. Very different.
But in any case, that is a brief tour of the gardens.
These are so cool. Oh, there's a horse. A horse. Stop spinning. Mwah. There you go. I love horses. Some might say I was a horse girl on my planet. Some might say. I even had a zombie horse. That one was special. I miss him.
Right. Very well. Moving along, we can go into the actual city. Or, unless you want to see the library.
Ooh, yeah, library first.
Very well.
Because we're already here. Very
You've already
exciting.
seen my
see what I thought of
office,
that. Oh yeah, this was where we
so
were
there's no
last
need
time.
to return there. When entering the library, you will have to fly on flight to get down. Do you know how to fly or no?
Like how to fly?
Yes.
I mean, yeah, I've done it before.
All right, then the same rules apply.
Using, but
I love this. Oh, that's so fun. I love doing that.
Welcome.
This is big. I love this. Oh my god, Kira would love this. This is actually perfect for her. Oh, she would get lost in here. I would never be able to find her again. Oh my god. I genuinely, I would never be able to find her in this. Oh, I really want to show her this. Oh, one
Good
day.
evening.
Good evening.
You have super cool wings.
Thank you.
Does that hat blink? That's interesting. Ooh, it even follows me. That's fun. Very snazzy.
This is the otherworldly person.
Yes.
Hi, I'm an alien. How do you do?
I would ask that you
Fine.
not share that to others.
Yeah, well, he seems like he knows a lot of important things. He's got a fancy hat.
Well, it's... okay.
I do not advise using the fanciness of one's hat as a metric for whether they are trustworthy.
I mean, it's not just the hat, though. You got the vibe going, you know? Like, the wings, the hat, the shadowed eyes, you know. I know. I know who you are. You're one of the special people. One of the important people, I guess.
Even
it takes one to know
so, I would recommend you keep that to yourself.
Sure thing, boss.
You can call me Soul Witch.
It's a mouthful,
But
but sure.
in any case, this entire library is filled with much knowledge of the entire world.
Ooh. Oh, Kara would love this.
You are welcome to peruse it, but do not bring any books outside of the library.
Gotta read in-house, I guess.
There are
These
plenty
books
of places where you
are-
can read in comfort within here.
Yeah, looks pretty good. So now a lot of nice tables. I'm sure I could find one.
Many of the books are in themselves enchanted. So this is their home.
Oh. I should find an enchanted book. That would be fun.
The enchanted books tend to have a bit of an attitude, so I would be cautious.
Alrighty, I mean, it's not like I've never tamed a book before, but we'll see what this planet has to offer.
Sure.
You said there's more city?
Yes, we can go if you are done here.
Yeah, I'll definitely come back later, but I want to see the city.
I presume
well.
you're giving them a tour.
I am.
I see.
You're welcome to come if you want.
Very well. It's been a slow day.
Oh, it was very rude.
Well, have you been
your
up
name?
to?
I zoned out for a moment. Two people were talking and I am like severely overstimulated from earlier.
No, you're fine.
You can refer to me as the Watcher.
Oh, cool. I mean, yeah. Your hat kind of makes that a bit on brand. Okay.
Primarily. Actually, I'd rather not talk about that with a stranger around.
Well, I'm not that strange if you get to know me.
We can talk another time after this.
Very well.
But for the time being, Paradox, you can tend to the Great Witches and whatever messages they wish to portray to anyone across the city, and be a mailman for them if you want.
Sure, sounds great to me. As long as I have something to do.
In addition to that, I can see about other areas where you can have a base of operations if you want to work for more than just the Great Witches while you wait.
Sure. Sounds fun. I mean, more things to do, the better.
My ping is so happy right now.
Uh-oh.
I
Oh,
don't know why it hates
Watcher!
me. I'm gonna close my browser, see if that helps at all.
The hat is side-eyeing
would be
you.
smart.
The hat tends to do that, Paradox, don't worry.
Spooky hat. Markets.
This is the upper markets. It's across the
So
city.
pretty. Love these. Oh, horse armor. I have to invest in getting a horse.
As we leave the city, we can find more eclectic shops, which I believe would be bore your speed.
Let's go. I love shops. I love them. Ooh, what's this one? This one's really rainbowy.
I'd be
This
cautious
one,
of anything you find within here.
Cautious.
They're
oh,
useful
this-
trinkets, but some things are
Trinkets!
not fit for selling to the
Trinkets.
public.
Knock knock. Trinkets!
Hmm.
Ooh, there are a lot of things in here. Ooh, cooking.
It's an energetic
Enter-
sort.
Pearl. Why is
Quite
that
the
pearl
opposite to myself.
brewing stuff? Ooh, music. Can you play this? I might be able to. Ooh. That's fun. I love that. That's fun. Alright. I'm gonna consider that one. I like that one.
I would offer for you to take care of him, but I know you have your hands tied.
Oh my god, there's wings! Mr. Soul Witch, I need to get a wing. How expensive are the wings?
They're too expensive, and if you're somehow able to purchase them, you can do that yourself.
Okay, but I am coming back here. Oh, I'm talking to the guy who owns this. Oh my god, I'm gonna get wings. That's so cool. I haven't had wings in forever. Oh, there's a new person. Hello.
Hi.
You sound spooky.
What does deadpanning mean?
It means very straight-faced, unamused.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Howdy. You got cool armor. And a cool mask. Just cool everything.
I would recommend not bugging the police while they are out on duty.
The police! Oh. Well, thank you for your service. I'm sure you do great things around these parts. I'm sure.
Why don't we continue onwards?
I mean, sure. Love that shop.
The picture of Nova just like staring.
Nova's just like, I am not amused.
And I don't think anyone here is.
Voice
This is
box.
not Paradox's crowd.
Yeah, you guys are just little blorbos. Like, look at you, little blorbo. What a blorbo you are. A blorbo! He disappeared. He went somewhere. Oh wait, he's right
Yep.
here. I can see his particles. He cannot escape from me.
Bonk.
Can't escape from me. I love your thorns doing 2 damage to 2 actual hearts.
How much did that do?
All of
You're-
my health.
it's
I
working
have
now.
3 hearts left.
Oh,
Yes.
let me fix that 1 moment.
Blessing of life.
Mao.
Why am I lagging so much? No.
Oh, people are. Oh, a battle standard. Oh my goodness. Ow! Just got a.
Sorry, I'm like rubber banding hard. That was not intended to hit you.
Bro just got.
I
Bro just
accidentally
tried
ran
to
into a
kill me.
light
Right?
post.
Actually, real.
There you go.
I'm healthy again. Love this.
Good evening.
Hello.
Ah, Magistra.
You're
Yes.
you're
Good
sparkly.
evening.
Yeah.
Very sparkly.
Magistra,
okay?
when would you be available next?
I mean, I have a bit of time now. After that, it's gonna be quite a while.
Hmm.
Very.
Are you free now, Watcher?
Who won?
I don't have much else that needs to be done. Not at this current moment.
There are some things that I wanted to discuss with the both of you.
Hmm.
Very well.
Which business?
Are you the?
You are
Person from the
welcome
river?
to
Hello.
join, I suppose. Or you can traverse the city, though I ask that you not share things that you should not be sharing.
Sure thing. I can keep my lips zipped.
I do not have too much faith, but I have no other choice.
I mean, come on. Come on. I
You could
know.
tell him
I
to
know I
return
can
to
do
your
it.
Home. That is
He's
always a
been cooped up
valid
in my
choice.
home for some time.
Hmm.
I already made a room.
I mean, if he wanted to explore the shop, I could give him temporary flight to use inside the shop.
You
Oh,
can give
from the
people
Hao Chen
temporary
district.
flight? That's so cool.
Yeah, 10 blocks is my default. I mean, it's like a 10-block radius, so you should be able to explore most of the shop without getting in trouble. I mean, your choice. If the Soul Witch says that he'd be reasonable to have you,
Or
Come in the
if
city, though.
if
I mean, I
you
can
were
come with
not
you
too
guys until you
busy
guys wanna
and draw out a
get rid of me.
flame, you could show him around the city.
I can do that. However, I have something I would like to discuss with you three, if you would have me.
Then how about we... Oh,
Have you considered not just falling from a high
Well,
place?
Maddie Claire.
they TP'd me against my will.
Oh my god.
Mario!
Mia's
I
over.
was just summoned to another plane of existence!
Oh.
But yes, I have something I would like to discuss with you first. If that is alright.
Then, why don't we do this? We can all go back to the Prismatics Palace, and then after you ask your questions, you can take this one around the city.
Seems
Aye.
reasonable.
Very well.
I can't believe Maddie's audit got teleported.
Oh.
Oh no.
So then, shall we go?
Seems reasonable.
I'm ready.
I see no issue. That was not what I meant to do.
Special.
That's
Look at
Andromeda
it.
Flame.
I love this.
Are you
Oh,
ready?
I can't touch it.
Yes, I am.
Sparkle.
Very well.
I love this. Oh, sparkle.
Maddie, quick
Ooh,
question.
spotlight.
Is there a way to like rearrange the wheel of your spell book? Or do you have to like take the spells out and put them back in?
Technically, yeah. Oh, no, you have to take them out and then put it in the way you want.
Alright. Understood. I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Big portal.
Sometimes not big enough, but it usually works.
Well, I'd hope it
I
usually
think
works.
getting you a job within the city would be good for how hyperactive you are.
I do love work. I do love work, me.
Thank you, Ping.
I think it would be good for you.
Skill issue?
Ow.
I mean, yeah, I mean, back home, I always loved having a job, so. He's super speed. Should probably get new duds for this place. Probably.
Get new what for this place?
New duds. It means clothes.
I see. Oh, speaking of, what kind of clothes would you like?
What clothes are appropriate? Because I'll literally wear anything.
I would prefer you wear something that is not skimpy, but
I mean,
I can
yeah, makes sense.
provide you with some kimonos or haris.
Ooh,
Haris.
That's fun. This place is so big.
Where are we to be holding this discussion?
We can hold it whether in my office or either of yours.
I haven't seen either of their offices.
I have a lot of seating. It might be comfortable. If you
Then
care
why
to-
don't
Would
we do
likely be
yours?
preferable. I don't need this many people in mine at once.
You have all of your helpers. It's a little crowded.
Gotta get more decor in these rooms, man.
We have been
Look
working
at
on that as things have been under renovation.
There you go.
With everyone's permission, I'd like to make sure that we're the only living beings in our area.
That is so pretty.
That's fine.
This is cool. This is cool.
Let's see here. I'm here.
Books.
Okay, only the people that we can see are here, so that's it's good.
Ooh, big room. The floor jingles. I love this floor.
Yeah, I don't step on it too often myself, but I
Well,
like
you
it when I
should.
do.
It's very cool.
I will walk around and use that when I'm concentrating on developing new spells.
You can make
Yeah, so you look
yourself
great.
comfortable.
Andromeda Flame, if you'd
Now?
like to sit for your report, that's
I will not be here for long.
okay.
I would just like to
Very well.
report that I found in the market the armor shop was selling illegal items. Here.
Gasp.
I confiscated it.
Oh,
Hmm.
And I know that the book that many people in the slums have been found with recently, those items come from whatever is in that book.
I see. I believe this comes from the beliefs of the Malov sect.
Yes.
there's
I would like to speak with you on a separate occasion about this.
Very well.
Right.
hmm.
As you were saying?
I've been speaking to the people in the slums of late, and there's there's someone who's been asking for magic materials down there, and didn't think there were any magic users down there. Someone's been asking for let me see if I can recall correctly, runic trees. And soul gems, which, I mean, obviously soul magic's just a normal part of magic, but I don't know why somebody down there would have been asking, and people who've been generally friendly haven't been forthcoming.
It can always just be debts. There's one pretty obvious witch down there.
This is a private meeting. You may feel free to leave. Oh, interesting.
Hmm.
How did you get here?
You're a kitty.
One moment.
Kitty! Hello! Wait! Let me pet you!
That cat didn't appear as a cat to my magic.
That's not a cat.
Oh.
Andromeda Flame, take it
Oh,
out.
damn, I'm sure you got it. Now she's chasing it. Oh, oh, oh. That is a fast cat. What the heck? Oh,
Where did it run off to?
it's down there. That's a nifty bit of magic. You just highlight any living thing. That's cool.
That is able to show auras much more visibly.
Ooh, everyone has an aura, I'm assuming. Are they like personalized auras? Or are they like mood rings? Or what's that about?
You are able to see people's emotions and power based off of their auras.
Ooh, what's my aura look like?
Surprisingly ordinary.
Pretty. Pretty.
That you are not quite of this world, but your aura reads as something a bit more creaturely,
Ooh, creature.
which is normal for wildebeests.
I have been told I'm a bit of a creature. How did I get up
Okay, that doesn't break the or origin like lets you to a theme for it apparently, and
Yeah,
Very
let's
strong.
just be
No.
responsible.
put down the
which is-
explosion spell.
It's not an explosion spell.
Can you guys stop
Give me
arguing
one
about your
moment.
explosion spells?
Mhm.
Yes. Maybe.
Nova found a cat.
Meow meow meow.
It takes me like 20 minutes to get it to going, but you know, it's fun if it works. Okay, I'm just gonna send you to my office if this works. Awesome. Wouldn't it be cool if I actually was looking at you to trigger the spell? Oh my gosh.
Everything
Let's try that again.
You get used to it. Come on.
Not about
It's so
used
fun.
to it. I'm just
We're gonna actually finish making the spell properly this time, just for excitement. Appreciate your patience. One moment. Teleportation services are delayed. Okay.
I have captured the cat.
Hello.
Is the soul witch alive?
They got a cat.
I'm back now.
Welcome back. I caught a cat.
Very secret conversation.
Kill it.
Oh,
Brother. Rubber banding now.
I'm the new mailman. Yep, you need a letter delivered, you can always give it to me. A+ service. I give you really quick, very fast turnaround time. Guarantee you will remain satisfied.
What's going on?
my book. My magic. The cat disappeared.
Makes sense.
I've had a feeling.
A
The reason
feeling.
why I asked you to do that was because I knew that was not just a cat.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Fanta is not real yet.
I would have been surprised if you were actually able to kill it.
There was a cat, we had a little bit of a, conversation going. And then
No. Wait.
Yes. Anyways,
I'm not sure.
Where is the vampire?
or whatever. Yeah, she caught
seems to be talking to someone. Wait. The what?
Cat okay?
I mean, I think the cat's fine. Did you guys get the cat?
Yes, to an extent.
Okay,
Can
good.
I- is
Yeah, they got the
it
cat.
go-
Two people down there. What's your name, by the way?
Oh.
Darian. My name's
Hi, Durian.
No,
Hi, Mia.
Darian.
Hello, Maggie.
Hi, Darian.
Where is the cat?
Did you guys lose the cat already? Oh my god.
I don't know. I thought you guys had the cat.
Do you know what happened to the Watcher?
Oh, I heard the cat.
Oh gosh.
What is all this rush?
Kitty, come on. I just want to pet you.
Cats.
You gotta come out for pets. I definitely heard the cat.
Oh,
Where is
I
it?
s- I tele.
I don't smell it.
Wait, so what's all this over a cat?
Secret meeting, cat, you know, those things don't miss.
It's a
Never
cat.
mix. There we go.
But it's a cat.
It's just.
I mean,
cat.
you tell me, man. I'm just a mailman. I don't know why they want a cat.
It's not a cat.
Oh, is that aura thing you were talking about?
Yes.
You can tell a cat's aura. That's cool.
If you see the cat again, I would recommend making it distance from yourself and it.
Evil cat.
It is not a fae.
What?
Ooh, there's figure too.
What is it?
A witch.
Gasp!
Is there something wrong with it being a witch?
While in theory, no, I would not trust a witch parading around as a cat.
I see.
Yeah, those tricky polymorphs. They always got something going.
I would be cautious.
Will do. Well, I guess you guys have it covered.
Yeah,
we'll
we'll
just
be
be
outta
making our way out.
Oh, I didn't actually get your name.
Mia.
Nice to meet you.
You as well.
Hope we can meet each other again.
We'll be out of your hair.
Yeah. Good evening.
Bye.
or-
So you're a vampire.
How'd you tell?
Well, I mean, I'd like to pretend to be mystical and witchy, but the Soul Witch was wondering where the vampire was,
Oh, you have a big
and
mouth.
you're kind of the only one who could be. So,
Yeah, well, I'm apparently, you know, I'm apparently a vampire. That is correct.
I recently had a vampire ask if there was a way to break the curse.
The curse.
Well, they were cursed to be a vampire.
I'm assuming it's a vampire who's okay. It really depends. Were they turned or were they born that way?
They were turned, but they weren't turned by the ways listed in our books.
Oh, okay. Could have been a victim of a transplant. Could have been victim of weird experiment. Could have been. Okay, there could have been a lot of things. I mean, usually how we fixed it on my world was use like like totem magic. We used like various forms of, I don't know. Yeah, it was a lot of therapy. Like physical therapy, not like, mental therapy, but like physical therapy that we used. But
Ah,
I don't know if it would work on people from here. I don't exactly know how the vampires here work. But I would be happy to meet this person. Could give it a try.
okay. Sounds good. Would you like to... I could teleport you there.
Here the whole time. What did I miss?
Hello,
What's happened?
Blinky Hat Man. Welcome back.
Talking about
able to-
how to
Nova brought the cat
cure
back.
a
What happened to
vampire.
the cat? Real quick.
Vampire
The
cat.
cat escaped.
See, when I saw Nova bring the cat, I like prepped the root spell. I was ready to hold it down, and then Orchid Orchid
I'm sorry.
messed up the operation.
You're fine.
By
It's
taking
okay.
advantage of ping
You
magic.
didn't know.
How could you, Zap?
The horrible ping magic. It's too powerful.
It's the second most powerful spell after
Really is.
online.
Truly. So
But
the
yeah, they were
cat
talking about
happened,
that.
and then you called him a vampire, or something like that. You're like,
Yeah,
where's the
he
vampire?
said. Coda said, "Where's the vampire?"
And Andromeda Flame and I looked at each other like, did he just
Way
say...
to have a big mouth! Womp womp!
Coda
Bro
is
spilled
just
it.
getting very fed up at the moment.
Bro spilled it. Oh my god.
Shall we head back to the office and discuss things without... Hopefully the cat will be distracted. Well,
Yeah, I really like
Yes.
dogs.
That would be for the best.
I really love your sparkles.
they're good unless I'm trying to be stealth, but
Apologies, I
luckily
did
never need
not
to be stealthy.
previously mention what Paradox was previously to you, Watcher.
I mean, I assumed you kind of knew but already, but, whatever.
Ah, yes, Paradox.
I'm holding the
Yes,
door
this
open.
is an AI voice.
There you go. Blue chair. Sit here.
This is an AI voice, and let me
guys
show
gonna
you what my
stand or
voice sounds like
sit or what?
naturally.
I intend.
This
to
is what my
stand.
voice sounds like naturally. So,
Oh,
yeah.
it's standing kind of. There's a whole chair right here.
I thought we were speaking longer.
Is that all you wished to speak about, Andromeda?
Oh, it's a whole
Yes.
chair.
Would you like me to exit?
If you wish to, and you can tour Paradox around.
I can do that.
Oh, I'm not allowed to be in the rest of the conversation. Big sad.
Just wished to check. Thank you very much.
Have a good evening.
And to you.
As well.
Are you going to exit or...
Oh, I thought you were gonna go before me.
It's been a while since we've met all together.
I know you are not fond of vampires.
That's one way of putting it. Just keep him out of trouble, I suppose.
Hmm.
In any
This
case,
is something I found at the shop.
Oh,
It may
This-
be empty, but I don't think those should be sold.
that is something from Endor. Have we had people from Endor come through Galarin?
Not to my understanding.
Have a good
It was being
evening.
sold at Chirin's shop. Their
I see.
master, I don't feel like saying their name. You know who. To my understanding, is the one who brought this there. Among other things within the shop, just various odds and ends, to my understanding. I told
I'm
the
impressed that you
shopkeeper,
found it in
Chirin,
that
not
shop.
to...
That shop is hard to find things in. I'm impressed you did.
I have a keen eye. I told the shopkeep not to sell this again if they come across any more. We don't need to risk invasive Jin.
Are we seeing
Thank you, Backpack, for not
materials from other worlds?
Opening. 1 moment. Open, please, Backpack. Am I dying? What's my ping? My ping looks fine. There we go. Okay.
Your ping is 5,000.
It's over 4,999!
Yep.
My ping is, not pleased. Okay. Can you at least hear me?
Yeah,
Am I,
you
like,
don't seem to have
audible?
a lag.
Yes.
To my understanding, this was the most egregious thing in there. I didn't see too much else, but I don't know how often they get stock.
If they're
I
getting,
intend to hold on to it for safekeeping for the time being.
if they're going to the effort of getting things from other worlds, surely they've got buyers planned already.
At the very least, the shopkeeper seemed more so surprised that any Great Witch would bother entering. Frankly, I only stopped by because I noticed the Blight Witch frequented the place.
Could the Blight Witch be making orders from other worlds? I mean,
Frankly, I didn't feel like staying there for far too long. I need to do a more thorough check at some point, but I had other things to worry about.
it's surprising.
Other than that, the only thing I really have to say for this meeting, before you go to what you are going to talk about, is primarily I've still not been able to find out how the Malefict got out.
Yeah, that's concerning.
The entrance, the main one, was sealed, so I believe it somehow got out from within there, but that doesn't seem like it should be possible. Still, there weren't any librarians in that day, so it may have just been some incompetency.
Yeah, if there's no librarians, that should be sealed up. Nobody needs to be getting into those stacks without supervision.
Someone should investigate the seals then and see if they are faulty. If there are none that are faulty, then I think we should entertain the thought that there is someone who had done that purposefully.
Agreed.
Agreed.
Do we want to
And we
check
should
on
make
the-
sure that that is taken care of promptly.
It would also
Should
be
we-
wise to get
Should we
more
go now,
hands
or
on deck.
should we finish this meeting?
There are some things I would like to speak on before, so
Yeah.
Is that all from you, Watcher?
For the time being, yes.
And was there anything you wished to discuss, Magistro?
Mm. So, there's a lot going on. I've been speaking with the ordinary citizens as part of some magical research I've been doing, and I'm finding that this is going to maybe sound a bit ridiculous, but they can't do ordinary creative things because they only have time to work and sleep, and that doesn't seem fitting for a city of of our wealth.
Wait, is that like actually the case? Is that like a canon?
That's what I'm hearing from the people I'm speaking with. There's a few shopkeepers.
Where did you ask this?
I've been asking all over. Things are a bit better in the upper city, but of course, you don't expect slums, of course, to be happy places, but it's not normal for there to be for people to seem as though they're constantly exhausted and drained. And an odd event occurred. So there was a man who was just in his house, like he was just standing there, unable to move, and with his permission, I teleported him to that tavern down there because I thought, perhaps some food could revive him. And as soon as I teleported him, it was as though a connection to something draining him had been broken. He was, he had much more vigor than anybody else I had spoken to in the slums. So it's almost as though there's something draining the life force of the people down there.
We already know who that is.
Well, whoever it is has been more aggressive, and I'm concerned in conjunction with what I've been finding I found it looks like there's a potential for some very, very dangerous magic. Essentially, it looks like some witch in the past had figured out a way to put people's minds into magical tools, leaving the people themselves just empty. And I don't know if what we're seeing here is similar to that, if that somebody, if some other, yeah. I mean, I'm wondering if that was maybe what the legendary witch was starting to look at doing at Cloud Nimbus. But, if it's even something close to that, that's very concerning.
There were some cases of that a while ago, but that was some 100 years ago. And for people who did such things, they were not allowed within Galarin.
I mean, I don't think that witches disguised as cats are let within the palace, but with all the renovations and things around town, maybe security has gotten lax. Plus, you said we know who's been causing the draining effects down in
Yes.
There's only one witch of any prevalence down there.
So, are we a society merely for the witches and merely for the greatest of the witches? I mean, I know we've said that we couldn't protect the people in the slums, but I thought that meant from outside threats, not from threats within Galarin. itself.
The only issue as to why we have not taken care of that yet is because there are peace talks currently happening with the people of Irboya, specifically with the High Elves there. If we try to deal with this before we are able to sign a treaty with them, then we could lose all hope to have a peace treaty signed with them. And if we do not have that peace treaty signed before Endor decides to wage war against our country, then we would be on our own.
You would think the elves would like us dealing with a domestic terrorist. They seem so fond of the wildebeests, I think that'd be doing both the wildebeest and us a favor.
I mean, at the least we could... There was one family that was jumping across the hole. In addition to being drained, they were jumping across the hole every time they had to go back to their home to sleep. And I happened to have some wood, and I was able to give it to them so they could at least patch that up. But, I mean, surely we don't need to use... You know, surely there are cheap materials that we could be brought in to at least mitigate some of the draining effects of the cold and the, you know, make it so people don't have to perform feats of physical prowess every time they go home. We don't necessarily need to take a magic
I do not
solution.
disagree. It is a matter of making certain that we have the means to do that, which I would think that we do. Some of us are doing everything we can. Oh. What happened? Oh. I see.
There we go. All right. Yeah, you should go fill up on water. Go fill up on water. I don't have... Where is my... Here we go. I know. You're completely fine, Para. You're totally fine. Don't even worry about it. Not another vampire! Hello. What do you mean you were causing destruction? What were you doing? How are you? I'm doing okay. How about you? I hope you are doing well. I know I'm sparkly. Sparkly today. I'm realizing how much I love this music, but then I just realized you guys probably can't hear it all that well. There we go. What do you guys think of the lore so far? I hope you guys like it. Blowing up a bunch of NPCs in Gary's mod. Oh my gosh, that sounds like fun. You're so normal about this Lord mood. Hello, Icy. Welcome in. How are you doing? So normal about it. Yay. Let's go. Hello. This is making me realize that, oh my gosh. This is making me think about how, are you addicted to Darian's perspective? Let's go. I'm so glad that people are really interested in the story. And I'm gonna be honest, I feel like it's really freeing doing all of this more for fun. So it's so much fun to be doing all of this more for fun than for just my job. So I'm really excited about that. So yeah, one of my favorite characters to portray right now honestly has to be the Soul Witch. Because he's completely a behind the scenes character. He's not a main focus character. He's the one where it's like you have him in the background and you can see all of the chess pieces being moved around for the story. So honestly, yeah, like, but this sadly, the lore that I'm doing is definitely nothing that I'm able to make a living off of. Excuse me. So this is more for my own personal enjoyment, for fun. And if it makes something, then awesome. But it doesn't really. So, and that's okay. Oh man, I really love lore. I love it so much. And I was actually hoping to see if I could do another perspective today. So I love lore so much. Honestly, same. I love lore. I love it so much. It's my favorite. And I really like this story a lot too. So tell the server to work. Please check general in the private Discord. Zap. Dude, there's so much lore that I'm so excited about, and there's some things that I'm just waiting to get moving. Yes, Para. How do you like Paradox? Okay, I think Paradox is so much fun. What I'm really excited for is just the interactions between Paradox and Coda. Of just Coda just being kind of done, being like, you are too energetic for me. And Paradox just jumping off of the walls. I love it so much. Lore is lore. I know. Also, I feel like I should really start using this. I need to start using this now because I feel like my branding is starting to move back to kids content. Of course, this one, I don't know that some of you even have ever seen my original branding before. That's crazy. Some of you have never seen my original branding. I really miss the old PNG too. I really miss this one so much. Dude, I miss this so much. We deserve curly sparkles. The curly sparkles is like my second branding. Oh, and there's my work stuff. But yeah, it's my branding right here, but I'm gonna be actually changing it. So this is my current branding now with like the different emotes that I never really got to use too much, which is super sad, but you know what? Times have changed, so yeah. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna try to hydrate a little bit because I am dehydrated. Ugh. Big sigh. Hold up, drinks tea. Yeah, go hydrate. I feel like my throat's super dry, but then again, I had an issue with I had a health issue yesterday, which was really not great at all. So that was not as fun. But thankfully I am okay now. Thankfully. So but yesterday was a little rough. You think Ping issue was the wind outside? That's fair. Yeah, there's like a lot of wind going on right now. So yeah. Then animations my head going wild. Mood. Yes, it is windy for me as well. You are in a chair. Alright, let me go ahead and disable this.
Okay. So here's the thing.
Uh-huh.
When my husband worked at a hold on a second. I have got your stream open. I need to mute it.
Oh yeah, that'd be smart.
Okay, so he worked at a grocery store and he was like behind this sort of high counter thing. And one day I came to visit him work and I went down behind it and I was just like head.
Oh. Darn. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and join. There we go. I'm just joining. Well, yeah. I am still live so people can hear. Yeah.
Man, I just
Sag.
wanted to like play Minecraft after a hard day's work, and I'm not gonna say what I said in general chat, but you know what I said in general
Yeah.
chat. Bloody.
Some people just want to be able to decompress after a long day of work.
Some people just don't touch grass. Chat won't know what I mean by that. But I know. That's what matters.
Oh my gosh.
Christ. Okay, well, time to open up Blockbench again.
Yeah.
I guess.
Gonna be doing
Been
some
working
block
on a
bench.
model. Been working on a model of a character from a game. Just because I felt like it.
Yeah.
It's been coming along good.
Nice.
Per face UV.
You touched grass like 439 times now. I really wanted to go outside and just kind of like sit outside for a while, but you haven't touched grass all day.
I wish it wasn't so windy, and I would have. I was like almost getting blown over.
Yeah. I love watching storms roll in.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm. That would be nice.
Hold up, let me screen share real quick, Maddie. Just so I'm gonna just show Blockbench. This is what I've got so far.
All right, let me see. Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
I'm very
That
happy
looks so
with how
good.
this has turned out.
That looks
No,
so
yeah.
good.
I plan to give it like Figura physics, and then I also was like messing around with like a pose just for a render. Messing with like limb stuff.
That's
So I wanna see
that's
if I can get
awesome.
that.
That looks so cool. The fact that you're growing with Blockbench is amazing.
No, yeah, I'm very happy. So I plan to like Figurify this. I was originally gonna be doing that tonight, but then I saw that you went live, so I was like, oh, you know what, I could really use this. And then grass wasn't touched, so here we are. But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
close that.
You're gonna hear people yelling to check barcodes in your dreams. I'm so sorry.
Well, here's the thing,
Hmm.
right? So, Wisp...
Hey,
Because Wisp
Maddie,
also
you know
had
you're
like
streaming Discord to Twitch still, right?
Yeah, that they can hear Discord.
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
like
Just
we're
making
still
sure.
live.
Yeah.
Cool.
Like, Wisp also had an inventory day at the store she works at, apparently, sometime recently. And,
Yeah.
oh my god, it sucked. Okay, so the start of it was like, so many people were around, and it felt really hectic, and like, there was a lot that needed to be done, but nothing you were allowed to do. Because, like, things had to, like, not get moved for the inventory stuff. And then once it was done, the people doing the inventory that, like, counted all the items, like, left stuff all over the floor, just made a big mess that had to be cleaned up all over the place. And, like, you just ended up with... You went from all the people on, like, the inventory team being all over your place to, like, now every single member of the apparel team, we were all, like, huddled around the cart because we had a bunch of stuff that needed to get, like, fixed up. And so I was incredibly overstimulated by the end of that.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't know what I was supposed to be doing, and honestly, if you didn't start stream, Maddie, I was gonna scream into my pillow and then just, like, take a bath and just die for 2 hours.
I mean, honestly, what we can do right now is like we can pretend that we're in
Yeah, and we're just having a meeting. We could do it
yeah,
as
we
a
can just
radio
have the
play.
meeting right here.
Yeah, we
Because
could turn this into a radio theater.
I mean that's all that I can do right now. If you guys
Hold
are
up,
down.
I don't want to say this out loud.
Yeah.
But
Oh, that won't fix anything.
I know it won't, like, I guess it's tied to...
Yeah. It won't fix anything.
Maddie, it's taking every inch of my power not to swear some
Yeah,
people
don't.
out live on stream.
Thank you. Thank you. But again, we
I'm
can
taking all of my self-restraint.
we can do like a radio theater. Like that's
Yeah.
we do that all the time, so I mean, we happen to all be here. So,
Well, here. Let me...
mhm. I mean, for right now. But this is not a constant thing. Just for tonight. I mean, I am, not you guys.
Yeah. It's so dumb. So... I want to use my second. I want to use
No,
my
you
word
you
of
don't
the
have a
next
second.
season.
You don't
I
have
wanna-
a second.
All I'll
Need to-
say, you know who you are, touch grass anyway. Let's do a radio theater.
All right, let's do a radio theater. All right, let me go ahead and put the voice changer on for Discord. All right.
I already have like the. Oh wait, you too, Orchid. You got the render. Oh yeah.
Kinda, no.
Mhm.
I don't know how to make the background transparent, I'm sad.
Oh no, you're fine.
Send me the image. I'll fix it.
Okay.
Just a heads up.
Mm-hmm.
So the voice changer is delayed. So whenever I talk, it's technically a few seconds after I'm actually talking. So if I talk at awkward times or like cut you guys off, that's the reason why.
Got it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's just how it works.
Actually, I could use my new pretty thing. Hold on, I'm so sorry. Let's see how fast I can actually do this. It'll at least be a prettier background.
You could do that.
There we go. And let's see if I can do this. Okay. There we go. Now it's at least a slightly prettier background and not just a I can't erase backgrounds background. Alrighty. Hello.
So is this also streaming on YouTube? It is also on YouTube. It is on the Maddie Claire YouTube side. So it's not on Dandy Claire. Dandy Claire is only Roblox.
Mm.
And if I was streaming on Dandy Claire, it would be insane right now. I'm not
Oh, no.
I'm not doing that right now. That will be a Friday thing. Roblox will be Friday. Also, thank you for the hydrates locket. I so dearly appreciate you so much.
Locket.
Yeah. All right. Are we ready for lore?
Yeah, where even were we?
I know
Like,
exactly
I think
where we
were
were.
talking about. Yeah.
I
I
know
don't
where
know
we
if like the last thing I had said even got through.
I don't
No,
know.
'cause the last thing I heard was from Maddie.
Yeah.
Okay.
She was
I'd
starting to
responded
explain
to
the
Maddie.
resources thing. So
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
The
Okay, I guess like
resources
just
thing?
start from the beginning of that. Like just going ahead and like fixing stuff up in the slums and why it's not necessarily practical or something.
Mm. Oh
I don't
yeah,
know
yeah.
what
Okay,
Coda's
yeah, yeah.
point was what
Yep.
he was getting at.
All right, let me go ahead and switch. There we go. After the people of Iraboya sign that peace treaty, then we will be able to fix everything that is going on. But again, if that peace treaty is not signed, then we will be in trouble.
my concern is if we wait until the peace treaty is signed, will problems happen that we can't undo once we start facing them?
The issue with that as well, if we don't have help, then Endor will end us, and there will be nothing left.
If we let this become an even bigger issue by waiting too long, then it would be a war on two fronts.
We don't necessarily need to do the work ourselves if we can. I mean, it seems like some of the wildebeest are not being drained. Like Mia and Ella seem relatively energetic. Perhaps we could ask. I don't know how we would. Perhaps if we
The
got them
issue
the materials,
with
they could lead
doing
those.
anything in there, supplying any sort of material, giving any sort of aid, is that, unfortunately, the one in charge over there if you can call it that. I'm sure plenty would be happy to. Might take that as stepping on her territory.
Hmm.
And as much
Indeed.
as I would love to get that dealt with, it'd be... Too many people want to ignore the issues. Too many people want to let her have her way among the High Witches.
Could we... We don't need to make it public that we're giving the materials.
Oh yes, because everything randomly getting far higher quality, everything suddenly being livable,
Mm.
wouldn't make...
I mean, a lot of the wildebeest live in the woods. They have their ways of getting lumber. It doesn't
They
need to be
haven't.
exotic yet, but
Do you not think there's reasons for that?
mm,
If they could fix the problem themselves, it would have been dealt with already. Any
Well-
intervention, I feel, would be made too obvious.
are we being prohibited by a matter of power or a matter of law?
Politics.
Mm. Could the one we're not naming be brought to be more involved in the peace negotiations in some way? Or some other
No.
less important
No.
but powerful seeming act?
We're not giving them any more power.
I don't mean true power, I mean the appearance.
That's power.
No.
Any appearance of it, any appearance of influence only serves to benefit them.
Mm. So, it remains to be seen whether, if it is them draining the people, it remains to be seen whether they notice that they're missing one of their victims and whether that person is re-added to their pool.
If they live in the slums, it's only inevitable. I don't think they would care.
But in order to keep us from fighting just as big a battle on the home front as we do in war against others, maybe, if it's not detected, maybe strategically freeing them bit by,
And putting
just-
them where?
No, the thing is that the person was still in the slums, it's just that they regained their energy.
And they'll lose it by staying there.
Fair. Can we
Anything
fake their
short
deaths?
of dealing with the issue at hand is simply a band-aid fix.
Truth.
They should have never been allowed to gain influence in the first place.
And it looks like there's another power developing in the slums. You recall I mentioned when the Andromeda Flame brought up, brought the armor, and the Soul Witch mentioned the practitioners of Malum. It looks like there might be a Malum practitioner in the slums now.
Whoever would be practicing that should be prosecuted as soon as possible.
Does that not fall under her jurisdiction? If it's staying within the slums, isn't that part of the entire problem at hand?
It's close enough, there's no way she doesn't know that they're there. It's line of sight to her home.
The manipulation of souls themselves is a very dangerous magic. Anyone who is found practicing malum should be prosecuted immediately.
Should be is one thing, but we're not talking about the should in this instance.
Well,
We
whoever it
should
is,
be
they haven't made themselves
prosecuting the one
perfect.
allowing it over there in the first place. If I had my way, we should be prosecuting anyone that voted to let her have that power.
It's a slippery slope to override the outcome of a fair election. Or of a fair vote.
When can we have another vote on the matter? Surely it's been long enough.
Once the peace treaty is signed with Irboya, then we should be able to be freely able to take care of all of this. But the threat from Endor is far greater than anyone within the slums.
True enough. How?
As much as it irks me,
What if the problems? What if our domestic problems become great enough that our potential allies become to view us as villains because they see what we allow in our land?
the current view of the people of Irboya is that us not living in harmony with the wildebeest is truly the crime.
So I'm hearing not in the slums because they live closer with the wildebeest, but the people who are starting to be affected outside the slums, and there are people who are starting to have effects. Some of them are blaming wildebeest.
Wait, there are people being affected outside of the slums? Is that
Not
allowed?
far, just on the outskirts, near the shop that had the contraband.
I have no idea the extent of this. I'm too tired. I thought, like... Maddie, quick question. Isn't, like, all the Bone Dweller crimes within the slums? Like, isn't that
Yes.
explicitly, like, one of their whole things?
Yeah.
Like, if they went beyond the slums, wouldn't that just mean we could go squish them?
Yes.
So, like...
I mean, I don't know for
Are
sure
they
that
going beyond the slums?
I don't know for sure that the people don't live in the slums, but they certainly... I met them outside the slums when they're working in their, working at their jobs. And it persisted. Whatever draining effect happened to them, if they did come from the slums, that draining effect persisted.
Hmm.
I mean,
If any evidence can be found of them affecting anyone or anything outside of the slums, it should be reported immediately so that way we can take immediate action.
what's the actual line there? Because it feels like there's swampy ground coming closer and closer to the upper city. Are they perhaps pushing out their territory through their magical influence and thinking that we won't check the borders of their lands?
The line should be the chest monster shop.
Hmm. Yeah, I've met people affected just outside it, but I could not say for sure that they were not, that they weren't residents there. I mean, and it seems as though the shopkeeper there doesn't seem to be affected. The shopkeeper at the tavern, no, I haven't actually met the owner, but the person who's always on staff there doesn't seem to be affected.
It's likely
And
only people that have made deals with it. Or something of the sort.
wouldn't the other people of the slums know that they had done those deals? Because they're spoken of well down there. Although they might be lying to me because, you know, I'm a great witch and they might not want to be getting somebody in trouble or getting themselves in trouble for saying bad things about people in power. They seemed sincere, though, and their auras didn't register lies.
I could not say. But that aside, there was one thing that I find important to discuss with you all. And that is the matter of talking about citizenship to certain wildebeests.
Yes, that is something we should have spoken of years ago, I feel. Although I know we couldn't, what was the political climate of our general government.
It's not as if said climate has changed.
No, but there has been a growing familiarization with wildebeests, which would make things easier for wildebeests to integrate into society. And by wildebeests, I mean certain ones.
Mm-hmm.
We need to be careful about going about this. The entire issue of our law is how hastily it was done. Just saying wildebeest means very little.
I mean, if we already have citizen, meaning human and witch. Having citizen reflect instead a participation in society, a beneficial, you know, that wouldn't be too far of a stretch. If you recall at that trial where we met, if you recall that at the Blight Witch's trial, I attempted a spell to kind of determine the nature of those that were with him. I've refined the spell, so when I've used it since I've made the changes, people like Mia and Ella appear as people to my spell, while things like the mindless zombies and skeletons still appear as monsters. So I'm wondering if we can
And what about the more
use...
monstrous of wildebeest?
I haven't had a chance to meet them, but we could maybe leverage the fact that that we have magic that distinguishes between them to help leverage it.
The problem with that feels like you're just pushing the bar. I feel too many could say, well, yes, you can just write a spell that would glow this person instead of that.
I mean,
They don't
could
know
we
if that
have
would necessarily work for convincing anyone.
Could we have an application? an application process. I mean, the ability to fill out paperwork is, I mean, at least in government, we think of it as a sign of intelligence.
My problem is that there are several factors more than just intelligence. Yes, I'm sure there are plenty of intelligent wildebeests. We
Who
have
would take the
more
effort
than
to
enough
come
examples,
in and apply peacefully?
obviously.
Mm.
Ones like the Blight Witch's partner. It's a fairly obvious example.
Yes, but she's one of the ones that I would want to have citizenship.
Yeah, you just said like ones that would come in peacefully.
Yeah. So if we...
The problem isn't intelligence. Or it's one of several problems. Obviously, the being needs to be intelligent enough to go in. Intelligent enough to apply for citizenship. But that intelligence doesn't necessarily mean they don't have a monstrous side. Plenty of wildebeests do. Another issue... Hold up, I zoned out for a second looking at what you were typing in chat, Maddie. Another issue is the matter of consumption. We can't forget that these are beings that have existed outside of our laws with their own habitats, their own environments. Plenty of wildebeests feed on other ones. So which ones get prioritization and citizenship? That's another big issue I can see. Combined with that,
Perhaps for the
plenty of
time...
politics between... Yes?
Perhaps for the time being, what we can do is work on a case-by-case basis. And with certain wildebeests, we can offer them the opportunity to go through the system of citizenship. And if things go well, we can have further talks about extending citizenship to certain species.
I think the logical route would be to open a pathway from diplomatic emissary to citizen, just as a general rule of thumb.
We can try.
Think that'd be easier than trying to get something passed that says, hey, wildebeests can now become citizens. Research would need to be done into every given species, and that's going to be an undertaking.
And so many
That's not
species
something that
seem
can be done within a single year.
Yeah. So many species seem virtually identical as well, as you said. Or, did you say?
What?
Sorry. That sentence didn't go how it should have.
We need to know whether the species are intelligent, whether they have hostilities inherently,
What triggers
what their
them to
cultures
go a monstrous
are,
form
what
if they have one?
eat, what their politics are, their tolerance of other wildebeest species. Treating them as one mass isn't going to help the situation.
Very true.
I think one thing that we can do going forward is speak to the one who goes by Ella.
Hmm.
And I believe that can have twofold purpose. Watch her.
Oh.
We can speak about the other purpose another time.
Very well.
Hmm. Having, I guess, for lack of a better word, test cases might help convince those who doubt the process.
Ella will definitely be the easier one to start with. The other emissary, I fear, won't be able to keep her mouth shut long enough for anything good to happen.
True.
They seem quick to pick fights.
Perhaps, so there is a wildebeest who does postal service in the slums. I feel like if she's already basically in a position of responsibility for the city, she might be another good candidate for this, to make it so it isn't just, this is a special thing only for those who come from outside our lands. You know, she's been living in, she's been in Galea her whole life, and I don't know if she was ever human, like Ella and Mia were. So she might be a
I
good
can
candidate.
attempt to speak with them separately.
I mean, it seems kind of silly to have somebody who's providing a key service for the city not be a citizen of the city. So, of the country. That may be.
If anything, that might be preferable to Ella, given
think that-
her involvement in an event some citizens are still upset over.
Yeah.
I would like to discuss with both of them. Then we can do that.
Okay. Should we go fix the library? Or do we have more we need to discuss here?
That was all I wished to discuss. And with that, I will look into arranging some meetings with Ella and the postal wildebeest within the slums.
I believe her name is Amelia.
Amelia, do you know where she lives?
No, her shop is. I mean, I could. Her shop is.
Great
west-
witches, may I enter?
Yes.
I have finished the tour of Galerin.
You'll have to put your mask back on.
Of course. There we go. I was just going to drop them
Thank
off.
you.
When you do.
Yes.
Is there anything you need of me?
Andromeda Flame have. I don't know how to ask this. In the course of checking on contraband, make sure that you're keeping an eye out for people who seem to be.
Well,
Insert.
there was an attempt.
Assert various inappropriate words.
Hello?
Hi.
We're doing so great today.
I don't
Of course,
have
we're going
my
to do a great
question
job checking the
before.
library.
I want to say a lot of swear words right now.
There's actually something that can happen. I am going to end my stream, but you can keep going. don't say your handles.
Oh
So,
my gosh, Seth!
Hello.
Oh my gosh, it's Seth!
Change my thing.
No, don't change your
alright,
thing. You're beautiful.
for those of you who know, you can go to those specific people, but I'm not going to say the names.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm gonna go ahead and end my stream. And then, we'll do whatever.
Oh, wait. You can't talk with Amelia, because they're asleep.
Have you considered waking